Hi, so we are going to do our sentence strip lesson for week 3. This addresses a lot of our literacy goals. Let me open up the worksheet. So this is a worksheet you should have gotten at the beginning of the week. It's also posted in Schoology, so you can check there as well. It'll also be posted with the link of the YouTube video right next to it. So it's a great place to find all the things that you need. Just use the code that I sent to you. So today we're going to be working on sentence structure. Use scissors to cut out the words below. On a second piece of paper, we're going to paste the words into full sentences. So as usual, I'm going to drag and drop because it makes more sense for me to be able to show you how the worksheet's best done. Parents, if your students are getting the hang of this, you could always just use this video to check your work after, or you don't have to use the videos at all. If you're really starting to get a hang of the skill, the worksheet is something you can do on your own. The videos are just meant as kind of an aid for the students who are still working on the skill and might need a little bit of a teacher's support. So as usual, I know that my sentences are supposed to start with a capital letter. So I'm going to actually group mine this time. So I know that this Lucy, that's a capital L. He, that's a capital H. And they, that's a capital T. I know my punctuation needs to be together. I know all my verbs need to be in the same spot. So I know ran is a verb. Smiled and cried are my other verbs. Okay. And then my adjectives are up here. They're my descriptors. They got a little bit more complex this week. So by grouping them, this is another way you can do this worksheet. You don't have to do one sentence at a time. You could find all of the nouns, all of the verbs, and all of the adjectives, and then just pull from them that way. That might be an easier way to do the worksheet, but this is totally up to your student and what they find best for them. So I'm going to start with Lucy. I love that name. So Lucy, what did she do? Cried, smiled, or ran? I'm going to say smiled. Lucy sounds like a happy name. Lucy smiled alone, a lot, or all the time. I'm going to do a lot. And then I need to make sure I add my punctuation. So my first sentence is Lucy smiled a lot. Next, I'm going to use this he. He, what did he do? He cried all the time. So opposite of Lucy, whoever this he is not feeling too happy. He cried. So that's my verb. It's something that you do. Cried alone or all the time? I'm going to say alone. I don't think it's, good to cry all the time. I mean, some people do, and that's okay. All right. He cried alone. Sad. And we need our punctuation. And finally, we have this they. They. So they can be a pronoun, or it can be to describe more than one person. Or it can be just used to describe somebody else. Very versatile. What did they do? They ran. So it's my verb, to run. They ran. And all I've got left is all the time. It's a healthy habit to run all the time. And I need my period at the end. So with my sentence script worksheet, the 3 sentences I ended up with was Lucy smiled a lot, he cried alone, and they ran all the time. Thanks for watching.